Today we will be working with a few computers of similar models, switching some parts around and scrapping them. I'll also be showing you how my scrapping system works and how I sort through that. And yeah, let's get into the video. So, this is one of the computers, and this is another one. These two, I don't even know if they work. There's some parts not even in them. This one I have written scrap on it because the parts in these will probably be just scrapped or used for other projects. And then this one, you can see the case is kind of popping off on that. So we're going to be switching all the parts from this case to this case, or at least we're going to attempt it. Don't even know if they're all going to fit, but that's the fun of it. So parts from here go into here, parts from here are going to be put into some other projects and stuff like that. First thing we need to do is get all the stuff out of this one. So let's put this one to the side. And yeah, grab our screwdriver. So this is just a Phillips head screwdriver. These computers actually open up really cool. The way they open up, if I can just put it down here. There's two tabs, two buttons, I should say. As you can see at the top, button number 1. And there's another one on the bottom, but I'm not gonna show you that because it's kind of a hassle to move this case around. So you just push them in, and then not so effortlessly pop it open like so. So now that that's open, we're just gonna get in here and take all of this and take it out, except for a few bits. Front panel USB. Here, let me just lift it up a little bit. So over here we have a front panel USB, and then this little button that tells the computer that the case is open. We're gonna leave that in there because the other one doesn't have one. Well, it has one, but it's just completely mangled and doesn't work. But apart from that, everything else is coming out. So basically, all I'm gonna need for this is just a Phillips head screwdriver. So yeah, let's get into it. There's this odd mechanism on here that like holds the motherboard into the computer. Never seen that before. Look at this. It's on this like separate metal tray, and there's no screws holding it in on the back. Huh. Well, I guess we can put the case off to the side for now. We are going to figure out how in the world they designed it so that it comes off eventually. The I/O shield is stuck on there. No, the I/O shield is part of this plate here. So the motherboard is like a part of... Huh. So, if you look over here... Hold on. I don't want this to come off, so I'm just going to screw that back in. So as we can see here, being careful not to touch any of these components as to not fry the board, but the I/O shield is like a part of this metal plate here. And the screws that I just screwed in, they screw in right here. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just right there. All the screws I took out, well, all the screws I took out. The one screw I took out of the motherboard screws in right there. What? Never seen this design before. So I guess, well, I mean, that makes it a lot easier to switch motherboards, I guess, because then you just have to take out this plate. Funky. Well, now that we've disassembled that computer, we can put the components off to the side and then move on to the other computer. Now the fun part comes. Now, we're going to put this to the side. So we're going to grab together all of our parts that we're going to put into the new case. Or, not the new case, the new old case. I'm not sure if I'm going to need any of these covers. Definitely going to need the floppy drive one. This one, probably not. I think it has all the other ones in there. But we'll find out eventually. So we'll put those over there as well, and some garbage. We'll need our retention clips for the CPU cooler. There's some random screws. don't need this. This can go off into our parts bin. More parts. More parts. More parts. And what do you know? Even more parts. Alright, so looking at these two power supplies, I want to figure out which one has the higher wattage. 250 and 150. So we're going to put this one in there. I'm going to put this one in our parts bin. And then I'm going to go look at my other one. That's 200. So we're going to grab our 250 watt power supply. We're going to be using this one, so we're going to put this one over here. Awesome. The other fan from the other computer, I'm not even going to bother dusting this one because it's not going to be used. It's the exact same fan. So that can go in our parts bin because we're not going to be using that one. Then we can grab the black DVD drive and the black floppy drive. We'll be using those. And then we can put both of the supposed to be white DVD drives also in our parts bin, as those will not be used. Then we are going to grab our 80 gigabyte hard drive. We're going to be using that one in our build. We can grab our 20 gigabyte hard drive, which we're gonna stick in there for safekeeping, and then in case there's no operating system on that one, we'll swap over the IDE cable to this one and have that one up and running. So now that we have all the bits and bobs that we need, and then we have our screws offset. Anyway, now you have all the bits and bobs we need. We're gonna grab our case. everything that we need to put in to get this into a what should be functioning now computer. Come on. So because this video has ended up being a much longer video than I expected, I'm going to actually do a part 2 to this. So the part 2 will be what I'm going to do with all these extra parts that I have, and then as well as scrapping that other computer and getting rid of that responsibly. So yeah, tune in next time for that. Glad you came out. Hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching. As always, drop a like on the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you really liked it, and share with your friends. And let them know about my channel, let them know what I do, let them know what I'm all about. I'm glad you were here to watch this video, and I will see you in the next video. Oh, I should probably also grab water. Tasty.